What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. I want to send this out to all of the young and upcoming artists. I say young and upcoming because I'm not really talking to the older artists because the older artists either already know what I'm getting ready to say or they just delusional into thinking that they may still get signed to a record deal at 50 years old. Anything's possible, like Kevin Garnett said, but this message is for the up and coming. Um, when you hear the word thrown around, making it, blowing up, whatever term you can use, bruh, we've seen a lot of people blow up. We've seen a lot of people make it, but I want y'all to understand, man. There's never a time when you reach this a certain height in this industry that somebody didn't sign off on it. Somebody gave the okay that you would be allowed to get in. You would be allowed to get in. You got the okay. And one of the ways that I noticed, this is gonna sound kind of messed up. A lot of ways that I one of the ways that I know this is because a lot of artists really aren't that good. They kind of just pop off, and you always wonder like, man, how in the world did not from a hating point of view. So y'all get that out y'all mind. It's just from an opinionated point of view, like song ain't really that good. You hear it on the radio all the time. You see it all over. You see them all over the place. Like, nah, something else was behind that. But there are also a lot of really good, talented artists that go through those same doors and they get those same opportunities. They blow up. But whatever level of talent you on, just know and believe that somebody had to put the little check box next to your name to say he's cool, she's cool. And the question I always ask artists is, what are you willing to do? What are you willing to do to get to that level? Even if your talent is like, man, my talent is worthy of me being on that level. What are you willing to do? Because it's something that you got to do. And sometimes the thing that you have to do is not necessarily an actual act. Sometimes what you have to do constitutes something that you don't do at all, something that you are required to not do. And that could come in the form of not rocking the boat, not standing up for any causes if they come along, not speaking against any uh, corruption within the industry that you are involved in now, because we are blessing your game, so don't talk bad about it. It's about what they ask you not to do. When certain situations come up, you don't speak on it. You say no comment, you know. And a lot of us do that. A lot of us accept those terms and go, okay, man, for the money that I'm being given, for the fame and the influence and the status that I'm being given, I'm gonna do what boss and master required me to do. And as soon as they wake up one day and get some backbone and decide that they're not gonna do it, that's when you see all the mountains, avalanche come down on them because they've been waiting to do that all along. They're quiet as long as you quiet. As long as you quiet, they quiet. But too many powerful black men and women have been torn down in this industry because uh, they either decided one day that enough was enough and they were going to speak out against whatever they wanted to speak out against, whether it's social injustice, whether it's industry injustice, whatever. And Boss Man didn't like that. And when Boss Man don't like it, now they bring the whole force of the universe down on you. Or it could have been a case where um, they allowed you to get this level of power and money, and now you starting to try to be too powerful. You trying to buy up stuff. You trying to take over in their mind. So they want to bring you down a peg. They want to bring you down a notch. And if by chance you have allowed these people to do something to you, and you know what I mean when I say do something to you, when you let them get up in you, you done let them get up in you, in the wrong kind of way. It done got up in you. You want to get in, you got to let them in. If you done something like that, then magically when you start bucking the system, that information comes out. And a lot of times they pull back after that. Oh, let me shut up. Oh, they did have a card on me. So you got to understand that that position is not what all is cracked up to be. Even though some people say, forget that. For that money, I just do what I gotta do. I do. If it take care of my family, hey man, there's a bunch of ways to take care of your family. You don't have to go through those kind of channels to where you just all your dignity is thrown out the window just to say I was on VH1, I was at the awards, I was at the Grammys, I was at the Academy Awards, whatever field you in. You got to be willing to say what you're not gonna do. Not always willing to contemplate what would I do to get in. You know, is there nothing that's off limits? Is there no integrity? For some people, it's not. For some, it is, and that's why those are the ones that you never saw reach those levels. And trust me, I'll tell you what I know. A lot of the people who are on those levels, they know. They playing the game. Now they may not be playing the game to the extreme, but they're involved in some aspect of the game. They're involved in some aspect of obedience to the law of the game. And a lot of cases they look at you and they commend you. I've had it happen. Man, I had these cats tell me, man, yeah, man, keep doing what you're doing. You know, hey, man, I'm just doing what yeah, I got you. I got you, buddy. But what are you willing to do? What are you willing to do? How bad do you want it? How bad, what are you willing to compromise of yourself as a man or as a woman to do something that you cannot reverse and not take back that you did all for some money? All right, man. It's your big brother K-Rino. These cats get a delight out of breaking you down. They've been like that for 400 and something years. They get a thrill out of taking a so-called man and so-called woman. I'm going to make you go against everything that you say you stand for because you want this deal. Don't let yourself be that person, man. Figure out ways to get it done in another way. Let the Most High be the one to guide you to the type of career you need to have as opposed to the lowest of the low. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I'll catch y'all later on. Peace.